48 episode. It's always episode. I got the wrong order right, but I didn't use the right word. Rookie Hunter Part 5. So, have you reconsidered about yesterday's talk, huh? I could see the man called Zero approaching me lightly, but I didn't see any gaps in his movement. Oh, also, there's a gore warning. I thought I might as well throw that in there. You know that this is such an absurd lie. I said that while passing 2 teleport stones to Nina and Lena. You see, we were surprised that someone was fighting the boss on the 20F, so you guys managed to defeat it, huh? So these low-life creatures entered after us. After that, we waited to see if the one who fought with the boss could ever reach this place. This place is the 25F is special. You couldn't use any detection skills, and of course the magic also interfered with teleportation. So he noticed it. Of course, we never changed our minds since yesterday. We want to play with you guys. What? Zero surprised. In an instant, I launched 5 fireballs to the Dragonling, Fat Dwarf, and Elfling. Spirit Whirlwind! Zero utilized his spear skill and unleashed a technique of rank 2. 3 fireballs were fended off, and the remaining 2 were easily defeated by Bob using his magic shield. Although it's only a first-rank black magic, that instant cast and the number was impressive. Yeah, let me try to face him with my own magic. The fire spirit, hear my call. Gather in my finger and turn my enemy into dust. Fire bullets! Seiya's spell is made of small fire bullets, but the number it sent out is more than a dozen. The fire bullets are coming out from his fingertips and were aimed at me. Since the bullet itself doesn't have much power, I countered by raising an earth wall. Oh, it seems we're going to have some fun. Bull, Seiya, let's play! Zero is smiling while hiding a ferocious killing intent. Wait, we've been talking to Zero. Zero's the girl, right? Why did I just say that in fucking the kid's voice? I just like doing vocal fry. Where were we? Nina, Lena, quickly try to use the teleportation stone. If you can't, flee to 24F first. No, I hate it. Well, we will defeat them together. I didn't have time to send a flying chopper preach to them now. I can only think of a plan. You guys take care of the elf. I'll handle the dragon and the dwarf. Oh, did you hear that, Bob? He's going to fight us at the same time. What should we do? However, without listening to the dragon, Bob's axe has already been swung. It doesn't aim for my head, but it was aimed at my shoulder. I need to stop it using my sword. I couldn't help it, but let out a small groan. To be able to receive a blow from my axe. What a wonderful rookie. However, Bull didn't look surprised at all. Don't forget about me! From behind, Zero was thrusting his spear. Wait, his? Are they all dudes? Are they all dudes? Maybe they're all dudes. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. Thrusting his spear at me at a tremendous speed, aiming for my leg. I couldn't move unless I used a technique. Sword dance! His swordsmanship even exceeded your usual, rookie. Eat this! Spear spiral! Zero continued with a level 3 spear spiral. It was an attack while spinning in the spear. If it's hit, it won't be good. However, as he parried my attack, I unleashed another skill, level 3 sword technique, vertical slash. I swing my sword down, however, Zero dodged it as if he knows that it was coming. Really, this rookie is an excellent prey. While he said that, Bull is coming and I used Firewall to block his path. However, he charges right into it. He was enveloped by the fire, but soon enough he come out as if nothing happened. Did you think you could hurt me? My equipment isn't a joke. Really, the dwarf magic defense is also high. Zero's dragon eye, too, must be able to predict the opponent attack to some extent. Is this all because our level gap is too big? No, there must be people out there with even more nastier skills than these guys. Die! Lena sends a wind blade. However, it couldn't break through, say, a barrier. Come on, let me enjoy it more. The spirit of water, you can't do that! At that moment, Nina attacked and disrupted the cast. How dare you come in my way, miss? The fire spirit, hear my call. Gather my finger and turn my enemy into dust. Fire bullets. Seiya then changed it into lower rank magic for faster activation. However, in that split second, Nina already took a distance. It keeps repeating like this. And Nina keeps hindering Seiya from casting high rank magic, and when she backs down, Lena covered up with magic. Annoying. At this point, Lena already finished her preparation, and a flame lance is launched towards Seiya. The level of this magic couldn't break my barrier. The moment the flame lance hit the barrier, another skill popped out. It was the blank. She hit it using the flame earlier. The barrier that had been weakened couldn't block the magic completely. It broke through and pierced Seiya's shoulder. Seiya tried to pull the spear out of his shoulder, but Lena manipulates the tip to be a fishhook shape. Therefore, when she takes it out, a part of his flesh was gouged out. This Really, you guys are courting death. I'll kill you, brats! Before that happened, I will kill you first. While Seiya's attention was fixed at Lana, Nina's already preparing to attack. She's preparing critical strike on both her daggers. You dare? Earth, protect my body and become my shield. Earth shield! Seiya used rank 1 spirit magic to block the attack. However, Nina dagger easily pierces... Why is Earth shield a spirit magic? Nina dagger easily pierced the shield and forced him to cast another shield. Seeing her attack failed, Nina retreated again. Really, to be able to simultaneously cast its spells on both hands without chanting. Seiya was surprised, but maintained his fighting spirit. He already casted another spell, and a large amount of water has formed around him. It wasn't possible for Nina to carelessly attack again. Now, Yu has been forced into a narrow passage. You don't seem to have a lot of experience in a battle against killer like us. Have you killed someone before? This is my plan. Eh? You said it was on purpose? However, a bowl is already waiting for you at the other end. I will have to force my way then. I was surprised at your swordsmanship level, but to take me and Bowl at the same time? You are a fool. More importantly, your longsword will be useless in such a narrow passage, while my spear could attack you easily. Oh, did you think so? Yu then sheathed his longsword and take out the gloves. The black steel gauntlet high metallic sound echoed in the passage as it met with the spearhead. Yu pulled the spear and made Zero come closer to him. After that, he sends a blow to his face. I didn't think you could fight barehanded. Despite being hit with such force, Zero stood up as if nothing happened. You're pretty tough. You already moved to attack him again. Now let's see what's going to happen if I open a hole in your leg. Take this! It doesn't even hurt. Yu blow landed on Zero's leg, but it was blocked by the dragon scale. You have a really hard skin. After Yu said that, his gauntlet was glowing red and the smell of something burnt can be smelled. However, at that time, the dwarf already reached his place and sent an attack. You realized it because of the intense bloodlust. The blow then landed on Zero's right hand and completely cut it off. Oh, sorry, I forgot to hide my excitement. At that moment, is that a sex joke? That's not a sex joke, right? Is that Mike picking me up when I do an aside? I hope so. Is that working? Oh, God. Fucking hell. If this is the second time I record this and the mic doesn't work 2 fucking times. Oh, God. Where the hell were we? That moment, you parted with Zero and Bowl. You watches a scene where Zero's arm is slowly growing. You're more like a lizard than a dragon. Zero regeneration is insane because of his rebirth skill. The wound recovered in an instant. Now we're going into the second round. Zero with Bowl slowly land a successful attack that little by little shaved your body. It's funny, you were covered in wounds just a moment ago. Of course, he was able to use recovery spells. You also have a recovery skill, eh? And what? You have your insane regeneration skill. Seeing the calm Zero, you feel that something is wrong. Bowl, this is endless. Let's get the girls first. Yu's face is ugly, but Zero and Bowl are youthful. With a nasty smile, Bowl takes out a knife from his item bag and runs away. You try to chase after him, but Zero's spear is now impaling Yu's right leg into the ground. He didn't care anymore. He casts a firewall on his right leg without even looking back. However, this backfired to him more than it damaged Zero. Bowl was preparing his knife with a light emitted he used throwing skill to enhance the attack. The knife is flying through the air, aiming for Lena. Lena realized that because of Yu's loud shouting. The throwing knife easily penetrates through the first barrier. The second barrier managed to change its direction a bit, however it is still moving through, aiming towards Lena's neck. It pierced through her neck. Well, there's your gore. Also, the dude got his arm cut off and regrow, but, I mean, there's really not much gore in this. Lena's dead, so we're not going to see her anymore. Bye-bye. Rest in peace.